People are already vaccinated. Do you think the ban is still necessary?
Maybe they can see the future.
Honestly, I'm not sure that makes sense.
Hey there, welcome to another episode of Street Talk. So the government has just come up with a series of new measures to cope with the rising number of COVID-19 cases. As part of these new measures, workplace social gatherings and social interactions are now banned. This means you can't talk to your colleague face to face, even though they're sitting right there. What do Singaporeans think about this ban? Let's find out. Woo! I'm not sure how they're going to use this. First question is, what do you think about the ban in social gatherings and interactions in the workplace?
I think now it's needed because we see there is some increase in the cases.
Currently, it's not allowed to do social gathering. I think it should be allowed for fully vaccinated. Right. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I also think so. After we have the fully vaccine, so the government should open the entertainment thing and enjoy more activity.
You cannot me to ask or you to ask?
Oh, no, I'll ask you the questions.
Okay, can.
I think it's going to be hard to police a little bit because if you're working in the office, you're there so you can speak to people.
For now, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Now that most people are already vaccinated, do you think the ban is still necessary?
I think maybe the government got some reason they will continue to ban. Maybe they can see the future because now the COVID, I see the case still raising more than 200 per day.
Yes, of course, because so many people still not vaccinated, like elder people.
The expectation was that when we reach a certain vaccination point that things would start to de-escalate, and it seems like they're being re-escalated now. And I'm not sure that makes sense.
Yes, because nobody can tell how efficient is the vaccinations.
If it's going to be endemic, I think at some point it's, people that haven't got vaccinated have to take the responsibility to, conduct their lives as they see fit.
Is this ban going to affect you at work in any way?
Actually, it depends on what kind of industries. There's always solutions.
Certain places must go to 100% people need to work.
My job, I'm different, so the ban doesn't affect me at all. Yeah, because I'm working in the healthcare line. Yeah.
So the same healthcare, you still need to practice social distancing.
Yes, for sure you need to practice social distancing, and I think that we need to also give a good example to the public of what social distancing is all about.
This affect a lot from my business. For myself, mostly it's online, so it doesn't really affect.
Now we are still focusing on the number of COVID cases in general, whereas for a real pandemic, we'll be focusing on the number of serious illnesses and hospitalizations. So what do you think about that?
I think the government still need to focus on both.
Different country got different strategy. Like the US, they more open and they don't care much about the COVID. So everyone go out party. Also got the negative side that they are top number one. Got the people have COVID in the world. But in Singapore, it's very low.
So you think our country's strategy is working right now?
I think so. Yeah.
Number one, must follow the rules and regulation and SOP at all times.
Follow the rules and regulations.
I know things change and, there's been the new variants come out and everything. So, I understand that. But still, I think, we have to stop going around in these endless loops. Because, people are, part of the reason we love Singapore is the food and going to the hawkers and food. And, there's just so much that's in Singapore life that's missing now. As long as they're keeping an eye on the hospitalizations and the bed use, I think that's the key metric.
I think this will definitely take some time over a span of months. And I think the government, they are trying to test and see whether can it be done.
So it seems that most of us street talkers are alright with this ban because it keeps us safe, it keeps Singapore safe, and it keeps COVID numbers from rising back up. There's a few people that make a good point, and that is the government seems to want to make this an endemic, but however, they seem to be de-escalating, then re-escalating the issue again, and then people get confused. Is there a ban or is there no ban? What do you think? Do you think there should be a ban? Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like this video and we will see you next week. Bye bye.